There comes a moment in every person's life when they have to ask themselves one question. Am I building the life I truly want, or am I spending my time chasing things that were never meant for me? Most people never ask this question. They stay busy, they stay distracted, they keep running after approval, recognition, relationships, and opportunities that never seem to return the same energy. And then they wonder why they feel exhausted. The truth is, exhaustion doesn't always come from working hard. Sometimes it comes from fighting battles you were never supposed to fight. Think about that. How much of your life has been spent trying to convince someone of your worth? Trying to prove you deserve love? Trying to prove you're talented enough? Trying to prove you're valuable enough? But here's something powerful. The people and opportunities that truly belong in your life should never require you to abandon your self-respect just to keep them. That doesn't mean life will be easy. It doesn't mean success will happen overnight. It simply means that healthy opportunities grow through effort, not desperation. Many people confuse persistence with attachment. Persistence is continuing to improve yourself while moving toward a meaningful goal. Attachment is refusing to let go of something that keeps telling you it isn't meant for you. There's a huge difference. Imagine standing in front of a locked door. You knock once, no answer. You knock again, still nothing. Hours pass, days pass, years pass. Meanwhile, another door has been standing open behind you the entire time. But you'll never see it because you're too focused on the one that refuses to open. Life works like that. Sometimes the biggest opportunity isn't behind the door you're forcing. It's behind the one you haven't noticed yet. One of the greatest lessons you can ever learn is this. Not every closed door is your enemy. Sometimes it's your protection. Sometimes rejection is simply redirection. The job you didn't get may have prevented you from settling. The relationship that ended may have saved you from years of unhappiness. The opportunity that disappeared may have made room for something far greater. We often judge events too early. We assume today's disappointment is tomorrow's failure. But many successful people eventually realize that their greatest blessings first arrived wearing the clothes of rejection. Here's another idea to remember. Your energy is one of your most valuable resources. Money can be earned again. Time can never be replaced. Energy determines how you use both. So ask yourself honestly, what gives you energy? Who inspires you? Which environments help you grow? And what consistently leaves you feeling drained? Pay attention, because your life is always giving you feedback. Every conversation, every habit, every relationship, every commitment, they all leave an emotional footprint. Some make you stronger. Others slowly take pieces of you away. Many people ignore these signs because they're afraid of change. They think staying where they are is safer than stepping into the unknown. But staying somewhere that no longer fits you is also a risk. You risk losing confidence. You risk losing peace. You risk becoming someone you never wanted to be. Comfort can quietly become a prison. At first it feels safe. Eventually it becomes limiting. Growth is never asked for comfort. Growth asks for courage. The courage to admit when something isn't working. The courage to change direction. The courage to believe that you deserve something better without knowing exactly when it will arrive. That's faith. Not pretending everything is perfect, but believing your future can become better because you're willing to make better decisions today. Every decision shapes your future. The books you read, the people you spend time with, the habits you repeat, the standards you accept. Small choices become big results. Most people wait for a dramatic turning point. They expect one huge event to change everything. Real transformation rarely happens that way. It happens quietly. One decision, one boundary, one new habit, one brave conversation, one moment where you finally say, I deserve better than this. And from that moment forward, everything begins to change. You start protecting your peace instead of protecting unhealthy situations. You stop chasing attention. You start building confidence. You stop comparing your journey with everyone else's. You begin creating your own path. That's where freedom begins. Not when life becomes perfect, but when your choices finally reflect your values instead of your fears. Remember this, your future doesn't depend only on what you pursue. It also depends on what you refuse to tolerate. Every time you accept disrespect, you teach others how to treat you. Every time you ignore your own boundaries, you weaken them. Every time you betray your own values to gain someone's approval, you lose a little more of yourself. Self-respect isn't built through words. It's built through decisions. The strongest people aren't always the loudest. They're the ones willing to walk away from situations that no longer align with who they're becoming, because they understand something most people never do. Life is too valuable to spend convincing others to see your worth. The right people won't need endless convincing. The right opportunities won't require you to become someone you're not. Keep improving yourself. Keep learning. Keep growing. But never mistake self-improvement for self-sacrifice. Become better because you value yourself, not because you're trying to earn someone else's approval. When you stop chasing validation, something incredible happens. You become magnetic. Confidence replaces insecurity. Purpose replaces confusion. Peace replaces constant anxiety. And slowly, the people and opportunities that match your standards begin finding their way into your life. Not by accident, but because you finally become the kind of person who recognizes what truly belongs. So today, make one promise to yourself. Stop measuring your worth by who rejects you. Start measuring it by how faithfully you honor yourself. Your future is waiting. Your potential is waiting. The life you dream about is waiting. The only question left is this. Will you keep chasing what keeps running away? Or will you finally choose the life that's ready to grow with you?